be looking mostly at Psalm 18 if you'd like to follow along. What do we rely on or trust in this world? Is it our money, our friends and family, or in lots of cases ourselves? Maybe we trust our money because it provides us with comfortable living conditions or gives us a feeling of security, knowing we can take care of anything that money can fix in our lives. Personally, I rely on myself too much. I feel I can do what's right to properly address my problem. But what happens when we can't buy the answer to our problems? What happens when our friends and family don't know how to help us and we ourselves are wondering what to do? In 1 Corinthians 10, Paul tells of the Israelites as they travel through the desert. Starting in the first verse, he says, "For I do not want you to be unaware, brothers, that our fathers were all under the cloud, and all were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and all ate the same spiritual food, and all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank from the spiritual rock that followed them, and the rock was Christ." Now imagine you're an Israelite. You're walking through the desert, you're hot, sweaty, and no doubt you'd gladly accept a drink. Then God gives you water. He gives you what you need to continue on your journey through the desert. It says in my translation in verse 4, the rock was Christ. Now let's look at Psalm 18. I'll begin in verse 1 and read through verse 6. "I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. The cords of death encompass me, the torrents of destruction assail me. The cords of Sheol entangle me, the snares of death confronted me. In my distress I called upon the Lord, to my God I cried for help. From his temple he heard my voice, and my cries reached his ears." God is our rock. He's our fortress. He's our strength and deliverer in whom we should take refuge. Life can feel like the desert. We absolutely must put our trust in God to bring us through that desert. No matter what your desert is, be it your financial status, maybe a loved one who's sick, trust God's plan. I know it's not easy. When I was 10, my family moved back to America after serving as missionaries in North Africa for about 3.5 years. And I remember my parents calling my brother and sister and I into their room one afternoon to tell us we were heading back to America. I couldn't understand why. My friends and my roots had been in North Africa, and I was being forced to leave them. I had to trust God. Though it wasn't easy at the time, I see now the results of that part of the plan. I want to leave you with something my grandma once said to me. She said, "It may not always be smooth sailing, but you know the one who created the storm." Thank you all for letting me share with you, and remember, trust the one who created the storm or the desert you may be in right now. Amen.